Previously a MalaysiaKini.tv producer, Indrani Kopal has gone from YouTube to Cannes with her latest project, The Game Changer, which tells the story of rehabilitation through dance for incarcerated individuals in the United States. After emerging as an official selection of the Emerging Filmmaker Showcase at the American Pavilion, Indrani made a quick trip home to share her story with us.
I was biased more towards dance space because I'm a dancer myself, and many years ago in my life, my Susan Slotnick was my traditional Bharatanatyam dance teacher in Dramanicum. So she was my Susan Slotnick. Through dance, I gained confidence, and that is not something that you will understand unless you experience it yourself. Okay, so my target for my thesis film was a team around rehabilitation through arts, and art being a dance form, because I'm a dancer. So what happened is, and I wanted to know where these rehabilitation programs were taking place, and I was keen to explore places that you would least expect them to be in: prison, juvenile centers, psychiatry centers, because I know programs like this are being carried out in US, and I don't remember having seen anything here in Malaysia.
Funding and access were among the issues she faced, but she still saw it through till the end and did what it took to bring this story to film.
So the challenge was, I wish I had gone to the prison. I wish I had the access. So they denied access for me because I'm a foreigner. 1, 2, I'm a student. 3, I didn't have a big production name behind me. It's a school project. That's the biggest drawback that I had. I didn't have access. So I basically, one of my colleagues, my crew, Kurt Sensenbrenner, when I was making The Game Changer, Kurt and I basically said, drive. You're going to go, I'm going to stay in the car, you're going to shoot. When the police come, we're going to run.
And the journey was a metamorphosis for everyone involved. Reaching into the prison walls to tell the stories of these people went well beyond the final cut.
For everyone else, for people who watch the end piece, it's the piece. It's the film. That's what you see. For me, it's the journey of getting there. When the whole piece is done, when it's screened, I can only, every frame that I see, I can only remember. I will recall what happened in that frame, what it took me to get there, what happened in that scene, like the process of just getting there and meeting them and talking to them. And when I'm involved in all this 6 men's life and Susan's life, I'm getting involved. They're opening their doors to me. I'm actually having this access into their life. I'm experiencing all this sorrow and joy of their lives, and in a way, I'm growing with them. I'm bonding with them. I have this relationship with them, you know. So every one of them have an impact in my life, and they change me and they help me to grow. So end of the day, what I take away is the journey, is what they taught me, you know. Yeah.
The story does not end with The Game Changer. Indrani hopes to defy convention and take this story one step further to see where it goes and to go the extra mile in spreading her story.
The project was welcomed, and Game Changer was the first installation. The second sequel to that is my thesis piece. I'm actually making a piece called Incarcerated Rhythm. And in the documentary, I'm interviewing all the 6 guys who got out of the prison, and they were Susan's student back in the prison, yeah. So all these men are out and they're performing in Manhattan. Every single performance, if you go, you'll see standing ovation. To me, that is wow. You know, people started seeing them not just as former prisoners, but as an artist. These people are artists. They have this new identity to re-enter the society, and it's huge. None of them went back to prison. None of them went back to their old, like drugs and nothing. None of that. They're actually moving on with their life.